everyone. Oh my god, I missed this moment. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name's Dre and I'm from Indonesia. And I'm so happy to see everybody here to start the conversation with certain topics. And today's topic or tonight's topic, we are going to talk about the moment when you realize that you were wrong. I mean, like, I think everybody makes mistakes, right? No exceptions. People makes mistake. People say sorry. People admit their mistakes as well in the past. But I think here I just want to know your reactions when the very first time. At first you thought it was right, but turns out that you're wrong. Like but I think I would like to find some facts about making mistakes here, which is this one 10 facts about human failures. Some articles that I found from internet, like fact 1 to fact 10. So fact 1, it is said that human failures are universal and inevitable. Yeah, I think I agree with that one. And then the second one, fact two, people cannot easily avoid those actions they did not intend to commit. Yeah, I still agree with that one. Errors are consequences rather than causes. Hmm. Well, I'm not really sure about this one. And then number four, many errors fall into recurrent patterns. Yeah, I agree with this one. Fact five, the same or similar events have often occurred before. Yeah, like repeating the same mistakes. So I think that's still a lot here. But I guess we can dive into our conversation first. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna start my questions to um um okay, I'll start with mine first, yeah, to make everybody feel comfortable. Hi everyone, those who just joined here, welcome to our conference, yeah. Okay, so according to the topic, it is said that the time when you realized that you were wrong. I think it happened like maybe 2 years or 3 years ago when it was pandemic. I think at that time people had to isolate themselves from public because they had to restrict themselves uh to be affected by the virus, right? And that happens to me. At that time I felt a little bit lonely, and technically I'm not a pet lover, but in my area, which is my home, um, there were some cats. It's just like local cats that disowned by people. So like every day I decided to, I wanted to feed them, like sometimes 3 times in a day, sometimes twice in a day. So I bought some food for them, and it happened like 3 or 4 months. Like I did it constantly, and the cats were getting more and more, and I feel like, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, until one day when I opened my front door. I found a dead mouse, like right in front of my house. I was like, "Ooh, what happened?" It's just disgusting. I hate that mouse in front of my home. It's just like, it's just disgusting, like, and it happened again and again, like maybe like sometimes like once in 2 weeks, sometimes once in a month. And I felt annoyed at that time. And then I found out there was one of the cats that I fed brought the dead mouse in to my house. It's just like in front of my house. I felt annoyed, and ever since I decided not to feed the cat anymore, like all the cats, because I feel like, oh, the more I feed them, the more they would do the same thing to me, which is like storing the that mouse in front of my house. It's like I don't like that one. And then a year later, like the cats. After that, we're never to my house again because they know that they would get nothing after all. And I always close my door because I hate them. Like, no, I don't want to have some dead mouse in front of my home anymore. You know. So a year later, I teach English in one place in my area, and normally in normal days, after the lesson, we always had a game time, and the game name is Bamboozle. Like it's on internet. It's Bamboozle. We'll play the game, and one of my students at that time, she was a cat lover. So she said that she had lots of cats at her home, and she like, Mister, why don't we play a game? And the category is cat. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then there's some facts on that quiz. Actually, that's a game and consists of some statement. And all you have to do, you just need to say true or false, true or false, true or false. You know. So, for example, like one statement, if your answer is correct, you're gonna get a score. But if your answer is incorrect, you're gonna get zero. So, there are some statements on that questions on that game. It's just like, for example, like cats have fact about cats, for example. Cats have 9 lives. Actually, it's wrong, and it's like it's just a myth. It's wrong. So when you said wrong, it means that you get score because your answer correct. And then another, then after several statements, I found one statement that the statement says this: when cats felt love, um, they would bring what they like into their owner's house, such as that mouse or something that they love, or whatever it is. But normally, it's that mouse because mouse is the ones that they like. All of a sudden, I feel like, oh, it happened to me like a year ago when I found some dead mouse in front of my house. And turns out that that statement is true. And I feel like, oh my God, that was the time. That was the time I felt like I mistreated the cats. Like I felt guilty after all, right after that one. Like I think God wants to show me that at that time, the cats didn't show me a bad thing. Turns out that it was a good thing in their own way. I feel like so bad, like after all I realized that I was wrong. I didn't know that it's their love projection to me after maybe after I feed them for quite some time, and they feel like appreciated. They felt appreciated and they love me. So that's why they brought me some dead mouse because they know that it's what they like, so they want me to have the same thing like they love. Yeah, I feel bad after that. Yeah, and I realized that I was wrong this whole time. Oh my god. Okay, so that's my story. So the next one, I think I would like to ask Mr. Alexander to present your story. But before that, I think I think I know I'm familiar with you, Mr. Alexander. Um But for some people, I think maybe you could introduce yourself again, Mister. Please.
So, yes, of course. First of all, good morning from my side. Nice to meet you. My name is
Nice to meet you,
Alexandre.
Mister.
I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 46. Yeah, yeah, basically, that's all. And now I'm going to talk about
Yeah, yeah.
my history.
I'm
You
I'm
know,
always I'm always mesmerized by your story, Mister. Truth be told, I'm
oh,
always mesmerized, but with your story. That's so cool. So I can't wait to hear your other stories.
oh yeah, but unfortunately, it is a sad story because
Mm-hmm.
for the time they part of my son's life, he was a little bit rebel with me.
Mm,
Kind of, he disagreed with some thoughts of mine, and then
mhm,
unfortunately, I just decided to stay away from him for a while, kind of
mhm,
5 years. And
mhm,
every day, every month, every year, I thought to me, oh my God, this is not correctly.
mhm,
I should be much more intelligent than him because
mhm,
I'm already an adult and he's only a teenage. And I got sad, 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 sad when finally one day I decided going to him, look for him, and I gave him a tight hug, begged for his pardon, and he did the same to me because inside of my heart I knew that he was a great boy. He's Christian.
mhm,
He likes to play
mhm,
the keyboard, the guitar. He's from the church, a
mhm,
good boy, and I thought to me all the time, oh my God, this is not correctly.
mhm,
I am young. I should be much more intelligent than him. I'm his father. And then
mhm,
we found again. We gave a tight hug, and everything got right. Thank God. Today I'm so happy
mhm.
because of this. This is my sad story that now is a happy story. Thank God. I got so sad every day thinking about the situation. Oh my gosh, how can this how can this be happening to me? He's a good
Mhm,
boy. I'm a good man, and we are
mhm,
away from each other just for no reason, no special reason. This is ridiculous. But thank
mhm.
God everything is all right now. That's my story. Now a happy story, thank God.
Oh. But how old is your son now, Mister?
What?
How old is he?
Excuse me? 21. Can you hear me? 21.
Yeah. 20?
20. My son?
Ah, okay, 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 okay. He's still young. But
Yeah.
kids nowadays are more they are more challenging actually to nurture because the era is different from our era, I guess. Like back then when I was younger, um we always put some respect to our parents no matter what, right? I mean, like, no
Mm,
matter how bad our parents, we always put our respect to them. I mean, like, that's in my tradition. Like, no matter what, like, your parents are your parents. You always put some respect on them. uh but I think
yes.
kids nowadays, I think it's a little bit different. Like, they are more
Yeah.
critical. Like when they see something weird from their parents, they would speak up their mind right after, directly, like. So it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like a changing. And to have um a teenager in a family, I guess it's not an easy thing, because as a parent we need to keep up with their attitude. uh
Yeah.
Mostly we need to relent with what's going on with them. Yeah, I know it's not easy.
Oh yeah. Not at all. It seems to me that nowadays it's being much more challengeable to be a parent
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
exactly, sir.
teenagers teenagers are nowadays are much more influenced by the power of the
Mhm,
internet, for example,
mhm.
and some other aspects is really difficult nowadays.
Yeah, 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 it's also a
Different
big
thoughts,
problem in my. Yeah, yeah, in my country.
generation gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 sir, I agree with you. Yeah, even in my country, there's a viral news happening. Like, a son, like a son wants to a new motorcycle, and he asked to his parents, but his parents didn't respond because for some reasons they didn't respond to what he wants to. Turns out that that son asked the parents to come out from the house, like
Oh my
get rid of
gosh.
him in public. Like it's just like something crazy. Like he screamed at his dad. He's about to like punch his dad, but his mother said it, stop, like it's your father, like it's on the video. And I feel like, what happened? Like, I mean, like sometimes we get upset to our parents and that's normal, I guess, but screaming at them and it even like wants to punch them, that's never crossed in my mind. And now people like can do such thing to them, like it's crazy. But having a teenager is not an easy thing.
Not
And
at all,
even
man.
me, I don't have any teenager at my home. I teach teenagers and it's such a test. So I can
I can
feel you.
imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Even here at home,
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes I have to. Even here at home, sometimes I have to reprimand my stepson. Now he's
yeah, yeah.
18. He's 18.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's in the army. But we had that times when I saw him not respecting duly
Yeah,
his mom,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I had to say some things to him,
yeah,
reprimand
yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah.
and it was really difficult to me, especially because
Mm-hmm.
he's not my son. It's much more difficult when you have to reprimand his
Yeah.
son, your own son. Yeah, you can say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I'm his father. I can do whatever I want." But when
Mm-hmm.
he's not your son,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit more difficult
Mm-hmm.
dealing with
Mm-hmm.
step
Mm-hmm.
children. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But thank God he
yeah, yeah,
respects
yeah,
me a lot.
exactly. So,
He always
yeah, yeah.
listened to me. He
Mm-hmm.
was always grateful for everything that I did for him.
That's a good thing.
You know, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think I think it's because you and your wife teach him really well, so that's why they become
Oh yeah.
he projects what you have taught him to be like. So yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Andre, for your inspirational story related to the
I thank
topic.
you.
Okay,
Thanks
next
so much,
top,
Mrs.
I
Lee.
think, yeah, yeah, Mr. Andre. Thank you so much. I think I'll go back to you again with the conversation. And for the next one, I think I would like to have Arum. Arum, are you there, Arum?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Am I
Arum.
audible? Hi.
Yeah, 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 I can hear you. Arum, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hi. Oh, all right. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Arum from
Mm-hmm.
West Jakarta. If you know Indonesia, yeah, you should know Jakarta. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jakarta is not the capital city of Indonesia anymore. So yeah, I can't say that I stay at Jakarta, at city. So I think I will tell you about my story. It was 9 years old, I think, and I got holiday, and then, yeah, as usual, if I go to my village, sometimes I play with my parents, my cousin, and the others. Right? It's like wow, interesting. I love it. Right? But at that time, um, at night exactly, I didn't know that it was it was different person. It's like, hi guys, let's play together, and I hug someone. And if you know, in Indonesia there are so many Muslim here, so if you are a Muslim, it means you can't touch everyone. It's like we are not mahram in Indonesia. Is mahram, but I don't know how to say that in English. But yeah, if you touch the other person, maybe it's like you are not respect with him, maybe. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
at the time, I didn't know that it was the other person. I just touched him, and also I hug him. It is because I thought it was my cousin as well. So, hi, let's play together. And he was shocked. you are. I didn't know you at all. It's like, oh my god, I was so unfortunate. It is because I didn't know you, and I didn't see my, what is that, cousin, and on the others, right? It's like, okay, sorry to say, I think I was different. I have to, what is that, find the other person, but I thought it was you. So yeah, I think I'm sorry, and I was asked him for apologizing, but yeah, I think it was my embarrassing moment as well, because so many people there, even if it was just me and my friend, but I think so many people there, and the other people just love because of me. So yeah, of course, when I realized that I asked him for apologizing, but yeah, the other person would like to. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. So yeah, I leave
So
him anymore.
my question is, who's that
Um,
person actually?
he was my friend, but he's not my
Mm,
cousin. So I have
okay.
a lot of friends there.
Mm.
Yeah,
So like
come here.
people are, if it's in a video, if it was captured in a form of video, I think it's gonna be like this one. The caption on the video would be like this. That's how I met your dad.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
god.
That's interesting. That's interesting, Aru. So and how was his response when he found out that, oh, I didn't know you. Like, did he like try to get away from you, or what was his response?
He was just shocked at the time. It is because
Mm-hmm.
actually I met him the second time. So yeah, I
Mm.
think he was forgetting me. So
Um,
yeah. So embarrassing moment at the
okay.
time.
Or maybe at that time he was assuming, oh, this girl had a crush on me. Like,
No, 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 no. It was 9 years old.
okay, okay. Okay, it's just like a puppy love, maybe. But yeah, just a coincidence. Yeah, okay, it's unintentional. Okay, all right, Adam. Thank you for your story. So it's just like the moment when you realize that you were wrong, and also an embarrassing moment at the same time. Okay, thank you, Arum. Uh, I think I'm gonna go to the next one. It's gonna be Sheila. Sheila on 7.
Yeah, he
Sheila,
was.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Beforehand, I would like to say sorry because I'm late. Since I am a boarding school student, so it's really hard to
Mm,
come and I just finished prayer. And before Isa prayer, I have religion speech and that
mhm,
really took a long
mhm.
time. So I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. It's okay, Sheila. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Sheila, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Okay. I am Shayla. You can call me Sheila, Shay, and I am 17 years old. I'm still
Mm,
11th grade of high school. And
okay,
I'm
okay,
currently
it's nice.
in boarding
In boarding
school.
school. Are you in
Yes.
boarding school now?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I thought, you know what? I thought boarding school are not allowing people to have their phone. I mean, like phone or
Yes.
laptop, but they do allow you.
Yes. They love it.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay. What's your school, by the way?
Welas Asih, pesantren Las Asih in Garut.
Mm,
Project.
oh, in Garut. Okay.
Pesantren
All right.
Welas Asih.
Okay, okay. All right. So, uh, Sheila. We are talking about the topic. Yeah, the topic is the time, the moment when you realized that you were wrong. Do you have any story regarding that topic,
Yes,
Shay?
of course.
Okay,
So
please.
since I am still a student, and I can say that I am the active one, and I joined a community, the community called Ayomayan. I mean, it's like in English,
Mm.
we say, let's play, you know. And the problem of this community is how to make the children want to play again with nature than playing their phone like that. And I've been here since like maybe 2 years ago. Oh yeah, I've been on this community since 2 years ago. So it's really a long time, and I honored to be the leader of one of event that will. I mean, like we will have that event on this June, yeah, on this June, yeah, on this June, and you know that I have, for the first time, I have no trust with my another committee, another partner. I have no trust with them. So, as the leader, I feel like I should take a lot of responsibility, but I think I over laboring. So I do a lot of things, even my friend's job, and I feel so drained. It's so exhausting and draining, and I feel that okay, I think I'm wrong, like that. And I called my mom. I'm crying so loud, and I cried a lot. Like, Mom, I'm so tired. Like, how? Because I don't know. I have no trust with my friend. I don't know why. And my mom mad at me because, yeah. So maybe that's all my the story. Short, but
Yeah,
really.
that's interesting. Yeah, the
Whenever
moments when you realize that you were wrong.
honestly, the event
Okay, but
should, I mean, like,
Shay,
what?
how about, do you have any story that reminds you to the moment that you you realize that you were wrong over somebody's perceptions? You know, for
Hmm.
example, like this one. For example, like um sometimes people said that um first impression in the first meeting. Like, this has happened to me a lot, you know, like when I found my friends, for example, for the very first time,
Yeah.
and I was thinking that, oh, I think we cannot be a good friend because in the first impression, I don't think that we had something in common, you know, like in the first, like normally I'm kind of like extrovert person when the very first time I met somebody. When I meet somebody in the first meeting, I feel like, oh, I'll be so outspoken, you know, like talkative. But when I find somebody like completely different from what I do, I feel like, oh, I think, you know, like we're not we'll not be getting along, you know. So that's what I thought. Turns out that I was wrong. Like day by day, I found something that, oh, this person actually is good. This person, I think I can work with him or I can work with her. You know, like the perception I had at first sight, actually it's wrong. And how about you? Have you ever found an experience just like that one when you misjudge somebody because the first impression that they had at the beginning of your friendship, for example? Shay.
Okay. When I was in middle school,
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend, like, yeah, I have a friend, and I think we are not that have, I mean, like, we have a different perspective with something. So,
Mm-hmm.
I just make a distance because I think we are
Mm-hmm.
not born together. I mean, like, yeah, we are
Mm-hmm.
not, yeah, we are not,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
gitu. And when I'm on this high school, when I'm in high school, she's also on the same high school with me. And accidentally, I don't know why, we're on the same dorm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know more about her, and now we're best friends.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. So like all your assumptions at the beginning of your friendship, it was not really fully correct, right? Sometimes you
Yeah,
feel like, oh, turns out that this person is good, like you have something in common and everything. Yeah, that's yeah. I think it happened to me as well. Okay, Shay. Thank you, Shay. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I think I'm gonna go with Silmi Kafa. Hi, Silmi.
Hello.
Hi, Silmi. Okay,
Hello there.
okay, all right. Silmi, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself before you start with your story?
Okay, so I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to listen to all of you guys' story, and let me introduce myself. My name is Selmi. I am currently living in Bekasi, and I'm a kindergarten teacher, and I also teach in an English tuition right now. I think that's it about me.
Okay, Silmi, related to the topic that we're talking now, the moments when you realize that you were wrong. Do you have any story of yours related to the topic?
So this is actually a very interesting topic. Like uh, thinking about our story back in the days in the past. We should really think about like the experiences that we experienced back in the days, and like um, which one that we realized we were wrong. So interesting. I wish I could give you guys a really meaningful and like more interesting event of my life, story in my life that, you know, the moment that I realized I was wrong, more meaningful event that end up being the lessons. Uh, but I couldn't really think of one right now. Maybe if I, take a moment and like think deeper and deeper, like what is it? What is it exactly that I experienced that I realized I was wrong? And then I can share it with you. Maybe if I take a little moment longer, I could find one. But I actually have one story, which is something that I experienced recently. It is not very interesting, to be honest, but maybe that's the thing that I can show you guys right now. So it's the story that happened in my life recently. I've never been really going to the amusement park and experiencing those rides that truly testing our adrenaline, like
So is it amusement park like Busan?
y- yes, amusement park like
Mm,
Dufan, Jungleland,
okay,
um
okay, okay.
those adrenaline things that, the rides like roller coaster, tornado, and etc. And never really been there so much, and I'm also like getting myself into unnecessary activity, which is watching some videos on the internet about those incidents that happen to people all around the world in the amusement park, which is like making me be a scaredy cat, being scary to go on those rides. And then some of them they fell tragically. Those tragic accidents happen to people there. Some are because of the machine. There's something happened with it. Yeah, actually, not everyone in the amusement park experienced accident end up, dying or like yeah, deaths, things like that. Some just stopped just a little bit. The machine stopped for a while, for some minutes, and then it can continue again. So everyone is safe, right? And so Yeah. Like watching Final Destination, something that I something that I do, which is like that makes me being a very
Yeah, there's a new
scary
Final
person.
Destination movie,
Like,
right? It's
ah,
Final Destination 6.
mhm.
That's
Yes, and then like
yeah, that's
the first version, the first part. Yeah, I
yeah.
actually watched every movies of them. The first
Yeah.
one and then the second one.
Mr. Andre, Mr.
If you guys
Andre,
watched,
Mr. Andre, did you watch that movie too? Like Final Destination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, what's one the ones that in the cinema is Final Destination 6, right? 6 or 5?
I think it's five.
Oh yeah, 5, yeah, okay, okay. 6 will be next year. Okay. Okay, Silmi, please continue your story.
Yeah, okay. So there's something happened, with the guy. He brought a camera. He rode a roller coaster, and then something happened with the camera. It fell. The camera fell, and then the straps of the camera stuck. And then yeah, you know exactly what happened. Like yeah. Oh my God, it's so it's traumatizing for a kid watching it and then seeing it, and of course it affected us, until we grow up. And so when I go to Dufan for the first time, actually, yeah, man, like recently, I went to Dufan for the first time. I live in Bekasi and it's near my house, but then I've never been there at all. And so, yeah, uh, my sister went to go on a ride twice. Because the first one, I didn't want to join her. So she had, I have to watch them first. I have to watch them being safe and alive after going to that ride.
Yeah.
But then when it finished, she told me everything. She was like, "You have to try. You have to try." And then she was willingly to go on the second one just for me to experience that ride. And everything that I thought in my head that it was scary, it could make me. Actually, I was scared that my hat on 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 below, like yeah.
Sorry,
So
what
like
ride was
my
it?
vision will be blank.
What was the ride?
It
Roller coaster?
was tornado.
Oh, tornado. Oh yeah, 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 tornado. Like 360 degrees, right? Like boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Yes, literally our legs are above,
Mm-hmm.
and our head is on below.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I was a kid, when I was younger, we went to the jungle land
Mm-hmm.
and we went on that ride called jet coaster. No,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, Air Force. Yeah, it's Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
So it was crazy too. Um, so in my head, I was thinking that my vision will be blank. I would
Mm-hmm.
running out of blood in my body or something, or in my head, that I would um something happen to me, like pass out or something. But yeah, after after being convinced and being told that it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be good. And also, my brother told me it was so fun. I would go with this like million times, or like 10 times or 3 times. Yeah, he actually did it 5 times. That's crazy. So I was convinced, and yeah, I end up going, trying that, right? And it was so fun, it was so fun, and like something new experience that I've never experienced before. I feel so excited, and I want to try again.
Okay,
So yeah,
all right.
that's a moment.
So the moments that when you realize that your opinion about riding a ride in amusement park was wrong because at first you thought it was scary, it was dangerous. Turns out that it's fun. It is so fun. Okay, all right, Silmi. Thank you. And we have another one participants. I know your story, Nana. I think your story is about a boy. Like for the very first time you met a boy and you fell in love with him because you thought that he was nice. Turns out that he's such a jerk.
Yeah.
No, no, I think I just make up the story. Okay, how about you,
Mhm.
Nana?
Okay, okay. But it makes sense, the one that you predicted. But okay, it's not really, but
Hey,
it's
Nana,
so
Nana. By the way, sorry to interrupt.
okay.
What semester are you now in college?
I'm in my technically third year, but
Oh, third year. Oh my
third
God,
year
time
almost
flies.
fourth year. Next semester will be my fourth year, and next year I'll be graduating.
Um. Oh yeah.
Is
By
it?
the way, are you working on your final paper at this time?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Ooh, okay, what's the title? Spill. Just a little us. Just a little bit to us. What is it?
Yeah,
The impact of blah 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 blah.
no. It is something about
Okay.
English subject, of course, but I can't really say
Okay.
because it's just the beginning of it.
Okay. If you need a participant, you can ask me. Yeah. Do
Okay,
not
sure,
hesitate to ask me to be a participant in your research.
sure, that would be great.
Okay, Nana. Okay, Nana. How's your story? The moments when you realized that you were wrong.
Okay, so I guess I don't need to introduce myself, right? Because I think all
Mm-hmm.
of you guys have already known me. I invited all of you here. Okay, so for this topic, the times when I realized I was wrong. Honestly, I don't. I've been thinking about it, and I don't have a specific story to share about this topic. I think that everyone would agree with me that
Mm-hmm.
if I say this, like everyone make mistake in their life and nobody's perfect. They all do
Mm-hmm.
something wrong in their life when and they don't realize it. I myself made a countless mistakes. I make myself I do something wrong to people around me. And back then I'm pretty sure you know this, Mr. Trin. I was
So
quite
what?
aggressive back then. Yeah, you know how I
What
was
was it?
personality was back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lost my temper quite easily, and I used to cause people to feel hurt by my words. I do something without
Mm-hmm.
even thinking, and I wasn't thinking much when I say something or I do something that I ended up hurting my friends. Mostly, so not just once, but quite a couple of times, I guess. And I realized after doing it that I was wrong. Um, I think it was the times when I was in high school. Yeah, as I've mentioned, I'm not really quiet back then. I was quite, yeah, aggressive back then. And I do maybe
Oh
I
really?
to uh
Were you that aggressive?
kind
I
of
don't think
I get
so.
I get mad quite easily, and I threw things at people quite easily
Mm.
because I got mad, and I threw my words quite easily to my friends, so they kind of feel hurt with whatever I said. And I realized after that, only after I did something terrible, that I was wrong for saying that. And in the end, I'll try to apologize to her. Even right now, even nowadays, I still think about it a lot. Even though when I apologize again to my friends, they say that they're okay with it. They forgive me for whatever I did, but I still
Mhm.
think about it a lot. And those moments still kind of haunt me until now. And I still think that I shouldn't really try to speak out my heart that much nowadays.
Mhm.
That's how I turn out to be quiet mostly nowadays in my college years.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that's it. I can't really explain more about it because it's not something like specific, because a lot of things had been happening regarding
Mhm.
related to that topic. So I can't really explain in details, honestly.
I think you know what, Nana. I think you become that kind of straightforward person when maybe when you are around the people that you think that you are close to. Like I think I also find some people just like you when she's so quiet. Like in the class, she's so quiet. Like my students, for example. Turns out that when I talk to her parents, they said that no, my daughter is not that quiet. Like my daughter is kind of talkative. And really, yeah, she's talkative. So how could it be so different, like in the class and home? And then the parents said that I think it's because my daughter feel more comfortable to speak up their minds, to speak their mind or her minds when she feels comfortable with the people that she's talking with. So that's why I guess is that time when you felt like you did something bad to your friends because of the words that you say to her. I think it's not because you wanted to hurt her. It's because you know that, oh, I think I have something to say about you because I know that I feel like I'm close to you. Like I'm close with you, so that's why. I think there's nothing wrong with what you are thinking at that time, but maybe what made it looks wrong, it's because the way you say the words to her, I guess. Or maybe the timing as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Because I noticed
Like,
there were
yeah,
times, yeah, there were times I thought that what I did was right, even though I
yeah,
used
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
partly
right.
just
That's right.
me. Yeah, but
And
sometimes
also the
it's
timing.
right. Yeah, the timing.
Also the timing.
Mhm.
Sometimes women have specific time when they are so sensitive, when they're so emotional, and you cannot say any words that you want to say because the timing is not right. You just need to find another time to tell her or tell him when everything maybe feels much better.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool. It also happens to me like the time when I feel like I said something terrible to my friends. Turn out that I don't think that it was terrible, but after thinking for quite some time, I feel like, oh, it's not what I said actually, but the timing, like the timing when I said the words, it's not right because maybe at that time he had some problem. So it got worse when I said those words. But yeah, but yeah, it's about timing as well.
Yeah, I do agree.
Okay. Okay, so I'll go back to Mr. Andre. Mr. Andre. Okay, it's been I still remember the time when we had a conference together. I think it's around like maybe like 4 years ago. Is it 4 years ago during the pandemic? Okay, so still regarding to the topic of the moment when you realized that you were wrong. What kind of assumptions that you had in this group turns out that it was wrong, like something that you thought it wouldn't work in this group of daily English group, let's say, turns out that, oh, it's wrong. It's what you thought at that time, it's not proven now. This is for example, like let me make myself clear first. At first, daily English is just like seasonal English club, English community. I feel like, okay, the people are kind of like chill. They are good at English, and I think this group just lasts only like 1 or 2 years. Turns out that I was wrong. Like it's been 5 years. So that's the moment that I realized I was wrong. So I think the group exists because the organizers, everybody works so hard, especially Nana and also UC and some other people in the group that I cannot mention. How about you, Mr. Andre? Like the moments that you realized that what you thought about this group was wrong, for example. Do you have any experience about it? Maybe about some
Me?
people in the group. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Alexander, yes.
Oh, no, I never. I'm sorry for my strange speaking because accidentally
Mm-hmm.
because of tough and frozen cookie. I
Mhm.
had to go to the dentist. I broke my single tooth, frontal tooth, and I
Oh,
had to go urgently to the dentist yesterday to uh, put it put it out, pull it out
oh,
completely.
yeah. Mhm,
That's why
mhm.
I can't even give an open smile.
Oh, okay, okay,
But
okay, okay. It's fine. Hmm.
you know, thank God I never had a bad perception about this group. I always
I can tell.
regarded,
I can tell. You
yeah,
know what?
really,
One thing that I like about you, Mister, like you have a positive vibes to people. So everybody
yes,
has
all
its
the
own
time.
aura, right? And I believe that you have a positive aura, so that's why you are always having positive thinking to other people as well. So yeah.
Yes, even when sometimes life seems so hard, I don't like to get stuck in negative thoughts.
Mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
just by just by the fact waking up,
mm-hmm,
I regard myself as a blessed person. Oh my God, I
mm-hmm,
got several problems, but I'm still alive.
mm-hmm,
I can find a solution to my
mm-hmm,
problems. I'm
mm-hmm,
still alive. Well, God gave me what I need the most in my life. So the
mm-hmm.
rest of the things I just can get. That's what I think every day, you know. But talking about this English book, daily English, honestly, I'm not trying to please you guys, but this is the best one I ever been.
Yeah.
Yes, really, really. You guys are so adorable, so pleasant, polite,
Yeah.
and
Especially Nana
much of
as the organizer.
it. Yeah, Nana, do you see Adiba and some of the people, you know, all of you guys, and I can tell you all that my English improved a lot. Oh, I'm not a great speaker, but I
No,
think
your
it
English
is.
your English has already been good, sir. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm not so good because I haven't practiced English
Mm.
frequently as I used to
Mhm.
do some years ago. Now, seems like I'm a little bit rusty. I stopped in the time, you know, but daily English is the best one to me, really.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
please you guys. So I never had a bad perception about this English role. Only good things to say. That's all.
Okay.
I love
All
you
right.
all. I love you all.
That's
You
cool.
guys
Thank
make
you, Mr. Andre.
yeah, you guys make my day much better.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Especially as a foreigner, I guess. Especially for some people from other countries, like you from Colombia, right? Sorry, you are from Colombia, sir?
No,
Or
no, Brazil, Rio de
oh,
Janeiro.
Brazil, yeah, Brazil, Brazil. Yeah, sorry, Brazil, yeah,
Yeah,
Brazil. Yeah,
Rio de
I think
Janeiro, Brazil.
yeah, I think we connect to one another because of English, because of the topic of our conversation, or also like for from some lessons that the group has in the group in the WhatsApp group chatting, and I think it makes us improve a lot for English itself, and that's cool.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah, I also found some friends from other countries, foreigners, friends such as you, and then also from Russia, Colombia, and it's a lot, and Malaysia.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. So, how about Shay? Shay, how long have you been in the group, by the way? Daily
Me,
English. No, Sheila,
me.
Sheila, Sheila.
Oh, you ask me? Can you
Yeah.
repeat your question? I'm
How
sorry.
long have you been in the group of Daily English?
I think 1 month, around one
Oh, a
month.
month. Okay. All right. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. A month, yeah. So, mm, how was your first thought when the first time you joined the group, and then it feels turns out that, oh, it's wrong, for example, like your first assumptions about the group.
Oh, I don't know. I guess like the people will be scary because I am I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a teen, and there is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people that were older than
Sorry,
me.
how old are you again? How old are you again?
He's 17.
Oh, I'm 18.
Oh, you're
I'm
18,
18 since
really?
I'm 18 since 5 years ago.
Glad to know you, but I'm
Okay.
so glad that I can be one of the group member. It's really improved my English skills so much, especially my speaking.
Okay. All right. Okay, Sheila. Thank you. And how about Arum? How long have you been in the group,
Hello.
by the way?
Maybe 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
five
but
years.
yeah, start from 29, I think. 19, I mean. Yeah, 20 and
Oh,
19.
2019. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
but at the time, I can't speak any English at all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought
Mm-hmm.
when I joined the group, it's really good, positive. They have some positive vibes, and sometimes I ask I ask people how to speak English, and yeah, that's right. But when I went to Pare, if you know Pare, in 2020, I went to Pare, and yeah, I find a lot of foreigner. I found them, and I thought it was different, so different. If you ask people from Daily English 2019, you will, what is that? You will have good conversation, and also this what is that? Positive conversation. Maybe you will get some insightful moments, and it's
Mm-hmm.
really good for me, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm still young, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at
Okay.
the time when I went to Pare, and yeah, found a lot of people, they are not good positive vibes. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's really different.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoy the moment when I speak English with the other people. But now I don't have much time for speaking. It is because I have to finish my paper, guys.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good luck then. Hopefully, your paper, you can complete your paper on time. Yeah. Okay, Arum. How about
Thank
Silmi?
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Silmi, how long have you been in the group?
I think around a year.
Around a year. Okay, that's cool. And how about the first assumptions about the group when you thought it was like this? Turns out that it's wrong. Do you have do you have any of them?
Oh, so I have been joining a lot of international groups, like a lot of people from different countries, like so many people, not only from Indonesia. I'm actually currently right now in a group where it's filled with Indonesian people who are so eager to learn English, which is like so good
Mm-hmm.
actually from the same country. But then the ones that I join these past 5 years, they are international and from different countries. And honestly, like my experience with them were not really that good, which is some people from a certain country DM'd a lot and then like disturbing, sending private messages, things like that, yeah. But then I didn't really make it, a friend with them. I just blocked them in the group because people, foreigners, non-Indonesians, yeah, and so it was so good. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's my
Okay.
thought.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect you to say that, but it's cool. That's a good thing about the group, yeah. And how about Nana? I think I changed the question for you, yeah. The first time when you saw me and it turns out that it was wrong.
Yes,
What is it?
better. Okay.
Oh, I still remember. You know what? I still remember the time when I realized that I was wrong about you. You know what? I thought at that time you were like 25 or 24 years old. And then you said like, no, I am like 17. Oh my god. I was so embarrassed. At that time, you were still in grade 11, and it's like, oh, really? Like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I also remember that. I was like, why are you treating me with such so much respect? Because I was still young at the time. So I was
Yeah,
surprised
yeah,
that
yeah,
there's so much respect
yeah,
for
yeah.
a teacher like you. So
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I think probably the first time I joined was like 5 years ago when I met you. I think I became an admin 2 weeks after I joined. And yeah, same as Sumi, I guess. The experience is still same as Sumi. Before I joined Dell English, I joined other international groups, and we have some members who likes to disturb us by DMing us
Mhm.
and so on. And in Dell English, I expect it to be the same. That yeah, nobody so far. Not nobody. We have a few people, but it's not as terrible as the other groups. And after I became admin, I think I kind of feel more secure because if someone try to mess up with me, I will just remove them. Just ask for help from Kayusi and remove them. It's easy.
That's so simple.
And
Yeah.
yeah, my first impression for you, of course, I respect you a lot because the first time I knew you, Kayusi already told me that you're an English teacher and you're really amazing and so on. So I really respect you a lot. And
Turns out it was wrong.
and I also thought that the first time I met you, I also feel kind of scared with you because
Okay, all right.
not really how do I say this? I'm not really comfortable talking with people older than me, especially
Okay.
in respectful position like you, a teacher. But when I talk to you week by week, and I realize that you are such a nice person, so I'm
Oh,
really
thank you.
comfortable with you. That's why after 5 years,
Thank you, thank
I'm
you,
still
thank you.
inviting you as my partner for this conference call.
Thank you, and thank you. But actually, yeah, 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 I appreciate it. I also like, I love the group, and also like the people, especially when the first time I found out that my organizer at that time, the regular meeting like every week, it was you. I feel like, oh my god, like this person. You know what? Like I thought I was like, what, my organizer would be Nana. Like I know that Nana didn't at that time you didn't speak that much. Like every time I ask you a question, you answer in one or two sentences, and that's all. Like I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a homework for me. There's out there. Oh, this person is improving. Like I mean, like I know that your English was really good at that time, but maybe you didn't want to talk that much, so that's why you just said like one or two sentences. Turns out that you're so talkative. But yeah, that's the things that I found out about you.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
before this, I'm not confident with speaking with new people, so that's why I feel kind of
Mm.
shy to talk too much about myself. I guess that's the reason.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I think it's 9 o'clock. Is it true? Or what do you think, Nana?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Before we end it, may I ask you to ask from the other participants about how they think for this meeting?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
I leave it
Please,
to you.
you may lead the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Okay. First, for Mr. Alexandri, it's been a while since we met each other because of your condition. So I would like to know how you feel after joining again for a while, Mr. Alexandri.
How did I feel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm speechless because I would like to thank you all for being patient with me because I've been absent in the group for a while. But I swear, this is just because of my obligations. Though I think that when you propose to learn English to make part of the English group, we gotta try to do our best, participating frequently, not even to say hello, good morning, greetings, because in the other groups that I also used to be a participant, but also absent, people just removed,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, oh my gosh, they are so strict. Oh my god. So not about you guys. You guys being so patient with me. I just want to think nothing but this. Just want to think, wow, you are amazing. That's all I had to tell you.
We are
Thanks so much for everything.
okay. So we should also thank you for being so loyal to our group. It's been like years since you became joining Daily English, but you still are loyal to us. So I'm really grateful for you. Thank you so much, Mr. Alexander. Okay.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, so for the next one, maybe Adam. I've seen Adam quite a couple of times, so I want to know how you feel, Adam. I think it's been a while since I saw you. So, what do you feel?
What is that? How to say that? I don't know, but yeah, when I chat you, or yeah, I look at your message and invited me, I'm so grateful because you are still remember me. Oh my god. And also, yeah, I'm so grateful because I can speak English with you. Oh, I seldom speak English. Yeah, I mean, like, just speak English, but with myself, by myself, and nobody will be would want to be my partner, because sometimes I slow respond as well. When Miss Nana chatting me, I think she have to she has to, what is that, be patient, right? Because I really slow respond. So yeah, I'm so sorry, but I really enjoying my day, my chatting with you, Miss Nana, and also in my group, exactly, yeah, English day. But yeah, I'm so slow respond these days, so sorry guys.
It's okay, it's okay. As at least you joined today, so I really appreciate it. I save. I normally feel comfortable inviting people who I have already invited before, and I save your number, so I always remember you and other participants as well. Thank you so much, Adam. And the next one, Sheila. Sheila reminds me of myself 5 years ago when I joined the English. I saw a lot of potential in Sheila, of course. You joined 1 month ago, so how do you feel today?
Thank you very much for your kind words. Hopefully, I can be, I mean, like, improve my English more in the future years. And I just, I'm shocked since I'm a new member in Daily English and I got an invitation from Miss Nana. We haven't have a, I mean, like, we haven't have a conversation before, right? And oh my God, who is he? Because I am Mr. Tia student,
Mhm.
Mr. Tia, one of the Daily English
Yeah.
admin. And I asked him, who is Miss Nana? Oh, she's from Malaysia. Oh, yeah. And I'm so happy that I can join this meeting. I can meet you guys, and I'm so glad. Hopefully, yeah, our English will be better and keep improving day by day. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much as well for joining us today, Sheila. I really appreciate you joining us. And yeah, we'll invite you more often in the future if you keep being consistent in joining, of course. And next one, Silmi. Silmi also, this is the first time I talk to you like face to face like this, I guess. So how do you feel, Silmi?
So the question is about tonight's
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah.
the call. Okay, so yeah, Nana, this is also the first time that I'm in a conference call, in a call with you. I have been seeing you a lot in the group. You send messages, and of course, I read the messages, but rarely join the conversation. I wish I could. I've been really, I caught up with a busy schedule, so I couldn't really active on the group chat. And right now, and I've been invited to this daily English Zoom, and I'm in Google Meet. And yeah, it was Katias before. I remember that. And every time I got invited by the admins, I was always so happy because actually I want to join things like this conference call, listening to people and then looking at people sharing their stories and sharing my story too. I'm so happy, but then never really got invited. But then after Miss Tias and UC, Miss UC invited me. I even like asked them to invite me. Like I chat them first. It's been like a while, a long time. They haven't invited me again, so I just chat them. I chat Kat UC and ask her if I can join again
Mhm.
in the next meeting, and then yeah, I'm glad they invite me again. And so yeah, I think I'm looking forward to meet you again, everyone here, Kak Nana, and then Mr. Alexander, Kak Arum, Kak Sheila, and then
Likewise.
Kak Thomas here. Looking forward to meet you again in the next opportunity, guys. You guys are so good.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
much.
Thanks.
We also hope that you can join again in the future for our activities, not just a Sunday conference call, but also other group calls. I think you joined that a lot as well. Thank you so much, Silmi, for your words. And last but not least, Mr. Tree, any last words?
Any last words? Okay.
Last words.
So I think I feel so honored, like I'm always happy to be here, and I'm always feel honored to be here as well. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. Still loyal as well with us after 5 years. You're still willing to lead the conference call. So I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. From you all, I thought in the beginning that not many of you guys will join, honestly, but I really am happy to see all of you guys here. Thank you so much for joining today's session. And before